All right, we've made it. We made it to neutral, everyone. We're here at the end. It's finally almost over. Still here, joined with Pration and Nova. If you both want to say hi.
Howdy.
Hello. I'm sad. I've only one more set of cards to review, and then I have to leave you guys.
Yep, forever. We're gonna ship you off to wherever.
I'll you'll be forced to have me again when the set 11 comes out. When the set comes out.
Oh, I can't wait. All right.
Set 11 comes out.
If Pressure's always on the doomer pill, like the game's over.
I'm on
such a
doomer pill. I'm on that pill. I'm on that thing.
All right, here's the rating key, everyone. As always, S good, F bad. Let's move forward. All right, so this card's an S. All right, this is Techno Lord. The 6-drop 6/6 fanfare banish Machina cards from your cemetery. Choose up to one of the following. Choose up to two of the following. I don't know why I said one. 1, select an enemy follower on the field and destroy it. 2, select an enemy amulet on the field and destroy it. 3, deal 3 damage to each enemy leader. 4, search your deck for a Machina card not named Techno Lord, reveal it and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. The only sad part about this card is that I don't get to watch like the animation in digital was so funny when you.
Oh yeah,
just start shooting, pinging everything on the board. I'll miss that for sure. I'll be making the sound effects as I play this card for sure at locals. But yeah, every effect on here is good. We just got done with the Haven set. You can cheat this out technically a turn or two early, which is nice. Card is just really powerful. I mean, you guys have anything else to add, really?
Yeah, Techno Lord might need to see a chiropractor because their back might be hurting from how much they're carrying the Machina decks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And the fun. I mean, y'all like really gas it up. I think this card's fine. I think it's pretty okay. I think it has 3 effects. When are you ever killing an amulet? I mean, when it comes up, that's fine. You know, I guess against Sword playing Leo or something.
Listen, your opponent that plays one of the cores, and then you
No.
Yeah,
I actually did play this deck. Well, one of my Machina decks. I forget which one, but it was someone was playing was more of a mid-range sword deck, and deleting their Leonidas token felt so good.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, like Haven, it doesn't matter much, but in Abyss, you know, banishing 3 things like probably just completely turns off Necro Charge most of the time, especially around like turn 5 or 6. That kind of worries me. I mean, the only Necro Charge card I guess that you would be playing is the Baron, and maybe that's why like people weren't playing them. But yeah, I mean, it's a good card. It's a good card. I don't think it's like cracked or anything. I think it is probably carrying the Machina.
I think it is. I feel like
but
every list I see of Machina basically plays 3 copies of this.
Well, yeah, because I mean it's the best Machina card. But that doesn't mean
the only Machina deck I don't think you might only want to play 2 is mono, because you don't want to be banishing things out of your cemetery as much.
Yeah, and I know a lot of players too, or those deck lists also still run Gensetsu a lot. Sometimes even has still a 3 of, so.
But it's just like, yeah, I mean, like, I think this is really sick in Haven. This is a really sick card in Haven.
Yeah.
In Machina Haven, like killing something and then tutoring another thing, tutoring your Lamonia or your thing you're missing for the combo piece, or to finish your like quest of getting all the EX cards. And then Ruin, this is sick because you can flip it over from Baphomet. Yeah, I think ironically, like the best Machina deck is probably mono. Or the most popular, the most played one will be mono. And I think this is the weakest, or that is the deck that has this deck that will be the weakest for this. You know?
I think the best way to describe this card, but outside of like straight up like a 3 of in mono, is that like this is basically the linchpin of every Machina deck. You're probably playing 3. This is a decently good payoff. It has all good effects, and it kind of holds the deck together. You know, give it the big group hug.
Mm-hmm.
I wish this said like I wish the second effect was like a heal 5 or something, because like I just feel like this feels terrible against aggro decks.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah,
that's really the only way I could think this card would be better is if it had a heal.
Yeah.
I'll go with S just for the amazing.
I thought I was gonna be the only A person. I guess.
Look. Also, I love the ultimate rare. I'm so mad I'm not going to be able to afford a playset of the ultimate rare because it is such a cool artwork. Like this awesome robot goddess.
Yeah.
Listen, I just wanna say the only reason I'm rating it an A is because I don't get the sound effect like in digital when I start shooting things.
I honestly feel I feel like this card would have been like better if it was like more like digital, where it's like something like, okay, you know, how many ever mech cards you have in the graveyard, like deal damage or something.
Yeah, split damage on the board or something. Yeah.
Because I just worry about like this only coming down and dealing one thing on the board, and just being like the 6/6 body. Like by turn 6, like you might just like lose because of that, you know, because you just like only killed one thing, and then they have like 2 to 3 things on the board left.
I mean, you kill one thing and kill a thing in search is still like probably what you're going to do most of the time, and that's
for sure.
Plus the 6/6 body, that's just really good.
Yeah, it dies immediately to Mistalina, which is like so cursed. Like that's so stupid.
All right, let's jump to the next one.
All right, Veridia Magna, 4-mana 0/4, Rush Assail Bane. Last words, banish an Naturan Great Tree from your field or EX area. Put this card onto its owner's field, engage, and evolve it. If you didn't evolve, banish it. And then on evolve, it's a 4/4 ward. Last words, give your leader +2 health. I really love this card. They did a really good job, like translating it from digital to.
Yeah, this is almost exactly like digital, right?
Yeah, it has different stats and stuff.
Yeah,
and like a little, but yeah, this card's really and in digital it could attack twice.
Yeah, that's what I was. I remember playing this card a lot in Dragons.
Yeah, she could attack twice in digital, and she didn't have a heal when she evoed. When she died. She could attack twice, and then when she died, she just came back and evoed, and it was just a 4/4 ward that you had. No heal though. But yeah, this is a really a word of advice to anybody who's going to be who wants to play any of the Natra decks this set. Buy this card, buy a playset of this card the day the set comes out, this Friday the 22nd, because this card was notoriously expensive in Japan.
Oh, was it? Damn.
Yes. And the day the set comes out is always when cards are the cheapest. So it's just going to get more expensive past this upcoming weekend, basically.
Yeah, buy the playset after you buy me a playset.
Yeah. First, put a playset up for $5. Let Pration buy that one, then everyone can raise the prices.
Then y'all can buy them. That's interesting though. I guess because it is just played in the best deck, so it makes sense. I guess.
Yeah, it's so generically powerful of a card. Like, yeah. I mean, I don't really have much more to add.
Even though she doesn't have the double attack, she still feels kind of buffed from digital because you only have to get rid of one tree that you had on the field for the effect.
Yeah.
Whereas in digital you had to kill like I think like 2 or 3 trees at least first, and she didn't have the heal when she came back on the field.
And I also think just like the way this game works is like having a sail is super strong.
A sail is a really powerful effect, obviously along with Rush and Bane. Sorry, this is off a tangent. In digital, was she a 0/6?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
because I was just like,
I was like into a 4/6.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Mecha Wing Angel, 3-cost 3/3. Ward, Fanfare, put an assembly droid or repair mode token into your EX area. Activate. Engage this card, select an enemy follower on the field and deal it 4 damage. Activate only if there are at least 5 Machina cards in your cemetery. You forgot to put the traits, but they are Machina and Angel.
Oh yeah. Machina and Tenchi.
Another just so the neutral Machina cards are kind of the backbone of all of the Machina decks, aside from like their signature legendaries like Lamonia and Tetra and Belphomet and all of them. Because I think I was saying in the rune set, that deck in particular is especially carried by the neutrals. This Techno Lord and a 1-drop Machina card that we'll see in a little bit are just so important because they're so much better than the actual class cards. Because this is first off great stats, I think. It's got ward. You immediately get the either one of the tokens, depending on like Abyss will probably prefer the droid. Brune will prefer the spell. And then there's the additional bonus of dealing the damage and putting in the engage state, which is great because it has ward. Once you got 5 Machina cards in your cemetery, so it's defense removal and moving your game plan forward all in one, which is fantastic. I think this card's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, you've hit everything. I don't think there's any real downside to this other than like I guess you have to be playing Machina basically for this to be real. Is this I'm pretty sure this is almost like a 3 of in every deck, right? For that plays Machina.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Easy 3 of in every Machina deck.
Are you getting to 5 in Haven? I don't think you're getting to 5 that fast in Haven. I don't think you're getting to 5 Machinas. Cards in the cemetery, I mean. Like, you're not getting to 5 cards in the cemetery that fast.
Yeah, Haven probably does a little bit slower than the others, but in Abyss, this is...
Absolutely,
this
for sure.
Really,
Abyss,
really fast.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a fun card. It should have been a 3-4, I think.
I think the 3/3 is okay.
This wasn't the card in. Okay, sorry, I keep going back to digital. Was this the card that like it summoned 2 droids or it came out and then summoned? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
it had an accelerate, which was just summon 2 droids, and then the full body was itself, which was like a 5/5 ward, and then also summon 2 droids.
Yeah.
You didn't play the body that much.
Yeah. All right, next card here. This is me, right? So Desert Pathfinder, 2-drop 2/3 fanfare. You may put a Natarian Great Tree token onto your field or into your EX area. Then if there are at least 5 Natura cards on your field or in your EX area, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Natura card from among them and add it to your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. What the heck? This card just seems way better than in digital. Well,
I mean, he's equal.
Did he draw in digital? I don't remember.
No. But he was like the generic, just like tree generator.
Yeah.
In neutral. He was really important. He was. Yeah. I mean, I have his voice line just etched in my brain.
This is just so. This is so much consistency. Holy crap! Like
a demon of the dunes.
I mean, I don't know if there's any more to add. I think this card's insane. Unless you guys think otherwise.
No, this card is
it's extremely good. It's another reason why the Natura decks are so good.
Yeah. It's weird that it's like, why does Natura gets fully static cards that draw other cards and consistency, and Machina does not get that. Like, I don't know why they...
Yeah, I'm surprised it's a 2/3, honestly. Like,
exactly, yeah. Like, why is this 2/3? We saw the... Yeah, anyway.
Dude, Shout out to all the people out there who are going to cry when they have to get the anime girl version of this card.
They did that as a...
This art is way better.
I like this art.
He's so iconic.
I like this art. But I know those waifu chasers out there will go after...
I know, but he's so iconic. To me, he's my goat. He's my goat.
All right, next card here.
All right, Misha, Hero of Purgation, 2-mana, 2/3, evolve for 2. Strike, select a neutral spell that costs 3 or less in your cemetery and play it for 0. And then on evolve, you can spend 5 play points to bury the top 5 cards of your deck, and then give this Father Storm. And then it has the same strike ability. This is probably like my favorite card in the set. I think this is a really, really, really interesting card. It was sort of like last set we talked about how, and it never ended up happening, but we were talking about how if someone, or if we can crack the Sentry Gate, like that's like going to be like the card to look out for this expansion. I think Misha is going to be like that, where this is just a neutral win con. I guess we should talk about the spell.
Yeah, you bring up her spell.
Yeah.
Here it is.
I can read the spell. So the Purgation's Blade is 3 mana. Select an enemy found on the field destroyed and give each Misha Hero Purgation on your field +1 attack for every follower in your cemetery. So basically the designer package or whatever is, you play this on 9 and you go like Misha, Evo for 2, spend the 5 to like bury the top 5 cards, and hopefully you either played the hero, the Purgation's Blade, or it's already in the graveyard, and then you swing, you kill something, and then you deal like, hopefully 20 plus or like 15 plus damage. The cool thing I like about this is it gives control deck's like an easy win condition, especially with Natra, because you're going to be filtering through your deck a lot, and most of the cards are followers. And then of course in Sword, specifically Natra Sword, Sword has the Uma card that
Gives a
gives
follower
Storm the
storm.
key to
Yeah.
Son Black. And you can go like on 6, or you go like play this, play that, and then swing and deal. You have to evolve, deal. So I guess it's earlier than 6, but you're probably not gonna have a lot of things in the graveyard. But and that's really strong. But I do really like this in just like a general control deck, where it's like, okay, I'm just controlling, and then here's my one card, basically one card combo to end the game once I get to turn 9 or 10. And then it's also just a really strong fighter, where most of the Natter decks are playing Trail of Light. So most of the time this is going to say on swing draw card, in the mid game or early game. Yeah, I think it's just a really strong card, because it's not just like a turn 9 play. You can just play it on 2, or any time you can just fit it into the curve, and it's gonna have an impact on the game. Because if you do play the blade, anytime this thing sticks, it's gonna say on strike kill something, and gain attack, which is like really strong. So this is my favorite card of the set. I don't I can't say like it's on paper really strong and I really like it. I think it could like play really well, but it also like could not play really well. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, a lot of that I agree with. I think Pressure kind of hit on like the reasons I like this card as well. Like obviously outside of the sword comboing stuff, it just gives the decks that are playing a slower game plan a tool that they could use if they feel like it fits in their game plan to like close games out. Like we said earlier, Haven has an issue, or not earlier, but in the Haven review, Haven doesn't have a lot of like, this is how I close games out. It just has a lot of like generically good tools. Maybe this could be used to get there to close the games out, things like that.
Yeah.
In those slower games, this should be a consideration to like, can I fit this in? How many followers am I looking at? How often am I like milling a bunch of cards into my grave and so forth? I think this is just should be a consideration in those scenarios.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, Misha is one of the best characters in the entire Shadowverse story mode. She is amazing. Pressure, if you like this card, you have to play story mode
Yeah,
and
I
learn
should.
her
I
whole
know.
story.
I
Because
should.
oh my god, I love Misha so much. And
Yeah,
they
she's cool.
definitely did not do her dirty with her version Evolved. They moved her into neutral. She's a portal card in in digital. They put her in neutral, which I thought was super interesting. And then I looked at how they did with her. Oh, that it actually makes a lot of sense because she's got a ton of flexibility. She can go in, she can be slotted into pretty much any kind of deck that needs some kind of late game win con. But she's also, but she can, but she's got even uses even before that. The Purgation's Blade spell has multiple uses. Three, just playing it, just 3 to kill something is
really good.
is really nice a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It almost feels like a power creep of execution. I mean, execution can't destroy this. I mean, this can't destroy amulets, but this costs 1 less, and
Yeah, it's also
it's pretty rare that you destroy an amulet with execution anyway. So this almost feels like power creep. But yeah, I love I love Misha.
Yeah,
and I'm very very happy with her Evolve Incarnation.
Yeah, I just really like that it's just like you're not sacrificing any stats or anything, so that if she needs to come down and she's a fighter, that's fine. And then late game she's a 1 card combo. Assuming that you're playing a deck that goes through your deck a lot, and then I mean, just like in control decks like this early game, super value, card where if you're, just playing Purgation's Blade and Trail of Light, she's either going to be killing something or drawing a card every time she swings. And then on top of, if you're playing like a Surefire or something, being able to do that as well is really good too. But yeah, I'm just like imagining in my head going first, playing this on 2, and then turn 3 going like Purgation's Blade, swing with her, and then kill another thing is like really crazy. So yeah, I don't know. This is my favorite card of the set for sure.
What are you thinking score wise? I'm kind of torn. Yeah, I was like torn between S and A, but I think I think giving it the S treatment is fine.
I think because I'm like
Maisha
kind
deserves this.
yeah. I think I'm also like kind of like not downplaying, but we just sort of breeze past it. But I also think like it is the best like side game plan in the best deck for sword, or which is sword. You know, like I think sword is the best deck in the game, and then I think this is the best like alternative win condition that you can play in the deck. And it's really good and really easy to do. So I think even beyond the fact that it can be played in other decks, I think it would still be an S.
Yeah.
Maisha deserves nothing less than S.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right. We give the spell the same treatment, I assume.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
Because even then, even this, like, I feel like it could see play outside of like, I mean, I don't know why you'd ever not play Misha and just play this, but this is still even like a consideration of like, I need a early game removal. Like, oh my gosh, could you imagine our Umineko deck with Misha? Holy moly.
We would win all the games, man. We would have been so set for that event. All right.
We still would have gotten cheated.
True, but yeah. All right, moving along here.
All right. Robo Goblin, 2 cost, 2/2, evolves for 1. Last words, put a repair mode token in your EX area, and the evolve side is a 3/3. On evolve, summon an assembly droid token. It still has the last words of put a repair mode token in your EX area, Machina, and Goblinoid trait. I think Robo Goblin is the least exciting of the neutral Machina cards. That said, it's still solid.
That's funny, yeah. I was gonna.
It gives.
It
would be nice. It was a 2/3. That would be nice, but alas, it still gives you repair mode, which is pretty useful for any Machina deck. On evolve you get it. On evolve you get the droid. That's really nice in Abyss when you're trying to build those boards. It's just it's like it's the Machina neutral that I'm least jazzed about, but you still run 3 of and at least 2 of the Evo in all the Machina decks. So
yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, this is to me this is the best Machina Abyss card I've seen. I mean, this is a really really good card for Abyss. Like this makes me like a little less hard on Abyss. I mean, it makes me think like, why would you ever play Bone Drone? But you have to, or whatever it was called. But this card's really good for Abyss. There's no way you ever play this in Haven. Like, I don't think you want this in Haven.
I don't think so. Even for the last words, because it gets you repair mode.
Yeah, but all the other ones do it on play or like get it immediately. And you don't care about getting like an assembly droid, and it is like low stats. I mean, it is like an Evo, 2-drop, but it is still just like a 2/2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like yeah. I'd rather, I think you have too many 2-drops already, where it's like Marcotte, the Iron Knuckle Nun, the Falcon, and then like Augmentation Bestowal, even though it's like not really a 2-drop, it kind of is. Or this, I'd be shocked if you need 15 2-drops in that deck, but.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, I could see this. I could see you cutting this in Haven. It's probably not as high priority in that deck specifically.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, this is more of a secret Abyss card. like Pressure was saying, it definitely probably plays way better in Abyss. But I mean, at the same time, it's still kind of on game plan for whatever Machina stuff's happening. So wouldn't be surprised if it's in like something else just to fill out the deck.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty nice in Rune too. It gets you the repair mode, which you want for Tetra, and then the deck in that deck is tempo oriented anyway. So having the droid is nice. So
yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with B.
I'm around that same area as well. All right.
It's you, Kit.
Okay, yeah. There's a 1-drop 1/2 that you'll see in every Natura deck. It's Colorful Cook. Fanfare, you may put a great tree token onto your field or into your EX area and then give your leader +1 health. Last word, discard a Natura card, draw a card. I mean, life is good when you have a 1-drop that does everything you want in life, and it makes you breakfast.
Yeah. This must be an Evolve original, because I've never heard of a digital card named Colorful Cook. They changed the name of Alchemical Confectioner, dude. This is Alchemical Confectioner. How could they do this to my girl?
I don't know why they changed it. I guess
Yeah.
to be closer to her Japanese name, which is Wonder Cook.
Okay,
But
okay.
I don't know. It just seems very random. It
She
kind
had
of makes
to
you wonder
change
why
her
it was called.
identity. Yeah, she had to change her identity after the war crime she committed. This card was so broken. Like, this card is really strong. This is an insane card. In digital, that she was like, broken. But yeah, this card's really good. This is like another time where it's like, why are all the Nadara cards so absurd and all the Machina cards are like, okay, this is fine. Like, this is the card where it's like, why print this card and then give Mechwing only 3/3? Like why Robo Goblin doesn't like give you repair mode and a droid or something, yeah, this card's insane. This is
Honestly, I think she's better here than she was in digital, because on digital
Ooh.
she was like she's a 3 cost 1/2 draw 2 Machina cards, which
it's
is
not draw 2 Natura cards.
draw 2 cards. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Well, but
3 cost 1/2 draw 2 Natura cards. Which I mean, it's nice. It's nice for the draw, but it was just like that was like a really low impact turn 3. I always felt bad when I played that card on turn 3 playing Natura decks in digital.
Well, the thing in digital though was that you could just put 2 Natura cards in the deck and you could draw those specific 2 cards. Like, there was a lot of decks that were built around, like, past the Natura like sort of meta. There was a lot of decks that were just like, okay, I'm just putting in Confecture to get the 2 drop that gives me the 0 cost tree, and then the 1 drop. What did the 1 drop do? But it would just like tutor 2 specific cards, and that was like it.
Right. Kind of vaguely remember that now.
Yeah, like there was the Force deck. It was I forget which Force, but yeah, there was a couple decks like that where it's like, because there was no tutors in digital, that you had to like make your own tutors almost,
Yeah.
So it was just like draw 2 specific cards that were like typically like built to combo pieces or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I sort of remember that now.
All right.
Yeah, she's a
war criminal. We got it.
Natura is, as fortunately, as much as I love Machina, Natura was the clear winner of this set.
For sure. All right. Aldous Trend-Setting Seraph. 5 mana, 4/5, Evo for 1, Fanfare, give your leader +3 health. On evolve, last words, deal 3 damage to each enemy leader. This is just unplayable, but it's funny. I wish they would have made her good. She was unplayable in both games.
Listen, about that angel package
I looked
deck.
at this, I'm like, maybe aggro wants this, and then I'm just like, nah.
Actually, hold on. I know you're joking, kid, but it's just like, this is probably one of the better angels at this point. Like, 5 mana, 4/5, heal 3. It's like
it's completely okay. Like, if you really need the angel trait, sure. This card is
don't play this deck. Yeah. Right. If you really need this card, don't play this deck.
I mean, the effect, if we ignore how much everything costs, the effects are like obviously good effects. It's just this card is just like for what you're getting out of it and what you're doing by turn 5 and 6, it's not enough.
Yeah, for sure.
That's when people start trying to make it to the finish line. Turns 5, 6, and 7, it's like that's when everyone's like, well, I'm almost there, the game's gonna be over soon. And it feels like this card doesn't do either of those things, or prevent your opponent from really doing that, unless 3 health really matters, I guess.
Yeah, maybe the Mikado simps who are playing the the Fallen Angel deck with Chaos, with Angel of Chaos might want this, but like, other than that, yeah. No, it's a character from the Shadowverse Flame anime.
Okay.
No. So, yeah, he's a character in the Shadowverse Flame anime who plays a deck that's all neutrals, and it's all angels and fallen angels, and he's very popular. So
okay, because I was like, does this girl like look like a VTuber or something? Is that, or yeah. I got it. Yeah.
I just noticed its Japanese name is Gal Tenchi Artist. It's interesting. They
Garu. Yeah, Garu.
Yeah, they changed it to trend setting. I guess it doesn't really translate well into English, but yeah. All right, next card
There's
here.
no real English equivalent to Garu.
Yeah,
Kind of
it's its own like trend, but yeah.
Mecha. Am I next?
It's you. Yeah.
Okay. Mecha Gun Wielder. 1 cost, 1/2. Fanfare. Put an assembly droid or repair mode token in your EX area. Last words. Discard a Machina card. Draw a card. This might be the best Machina card in the entire set.
That's a bad thing. Yeah, derogatory.
Derogatory. Yeah.
It's really bad that it is, and you're right. It is. It's just, that's not a good thing. Why does Alchemical Confectioner get a third line of text?
Because someone in the design team was so offended by Machina that they started deleting stuff right before printing. They're like, let's just delete this line. No one will know.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but this card is insanely good, insanely essential. 3 of in every Machina deck. I'm just mad it's not as good as Cardiful Cook because somebody on the Evolved design team was like, no, I hate Machina. We're gonna make only Natura. We're gonna make Natura good. And Natura is gonna be the objectively better one in every single way.
Yeah,
that's so weird. Let me look at this. Yeah, like.
Like why did Alchemical Confectioner specifically go, we need her to heal 1? It's imperative that she heals 1, and then the gun is just like, no, she already has a gun. We can't give her anything more.
Yeah, I don't know. This is so weird. Like, sure, whatever. You got it. You got it, Side Games, or whoever designed this card. All right, we saved the best for last here.
Yeah.
We got the 2-drop 2/2 Extreme Carrot. Rush, last word, 1 playport, banish a Great Tree token on your field or in your EX area. Search your deck for an Extreme Carrot and summon it. Give your leader +1 health. Literally S tier. Look at that knife he has. And that spoon, it's over for you.
They didn't do an ultra rare of him with the Bahamut
that's
one of the best Rage Bahamut arts ever. Yeah. I like this card actually. I think it's like it's a good card that's like not playable in any good deck. Like I think they played in Disdain. They do certainly play it in Disdain Dragon.
Valdane.
Valdane, yeah, Valdane. But obviously that deck's like that, you know. So it's a cool card. I think it's a really, really cool card. But
dude, I love the art. The art is just so good.
It's so good, bro. He's coming out of the cave ready and prepped. He's about to spin the block. Like holy moly! He said, my boys got you got my boys. I'm coming for you now. That's insane.
Oh man. All right. Pressure out here giving it a C. What a mad lad. You know what? Just for you, Pressure, I'll give it a D.
Oh, you're giving it an F? You think that? Yeah. Maybe I am B alone.
Yeah, it's a D. I would like to give it an F, but unfortunately, it is playable in Valdane. I've seen some Reddit. It's like, I wish it weren't though. I wish we could have one bad. I mean, it's the closest thing Natura has to a bad card.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that's saying a lot.
I guess. Yeah, because it's Natura, it goes up 1 for me. So
fair. It's in the broken deck, so it must be better than we think it is. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a broken archetype, so it must be. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man! All right, we did it, everyone. We've made it to the end. Pat yourselves on the back if you've made it this far. I don't know why you're watching this content, but okay, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Powerful and informative.
Yep, absolutely. We gotta keep the objective going, Pressure. You gotta keep people off the good deck that we secretly hiding from everyone.
Yeah, bro. That's why we went real quick off Extreme Carrot.
Yeah.
Can't let them know our next move.
All right. Well, on screen here is some social media stuff you can follow us on. We have X/Twitter, whatever it's called nowadays, and Blue Sky Social for myself and Nova. With this being the last one, thank you, Pressure. Thank you so much, Nova, for taking the time. I know when we do these set reviews, it takes so much time to actually finish this. It literally took us 3 days worth of setting time aside for us to finish all these videos and talk about all these cards and have a lot of fun together. I'm really appreciative that both of you showed up and did this with me, and also thank you so much to once again to all the viewers. It's only possible for what is it? It's only possible by viewers like you. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for having me. I always really enjoy your card reviews and discussions. I'm really happy I could join you for this set because I really do love this set. I love the Machina and Natural Archetypes, even if one was clearly favored by the dev team for this set specifically, and it wasn't the one I prefer. But that's fine. I'm just happy to see these characters. I love Shadowverse's characters. I love its story mode. Again, for the 100th time, please, or probably even more than that. I've probably said it thousands of times by this point over the course of however many years now. Please play Shadowverse's story mode. It has a slow start, but once it picks up in the second arc in the Asunia world, that's the world with Misha and Cetus and Deliad and all them. It's really, really, really good, and it just keeps getting better from there. I love it so much, and I'm going to. And if they never make an anime out of it, my ghost is going to haunt KMR and all his descendants. I'll be like the ghost token. I'm coming for you, KMR, because I couldn't see because you didn't animate Baphomet.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, it's wonderful. Please check it out. Thank you again. Thank you guys again for having me. Thank you to all the viewers. Just hoping I can come back, if nothing else, for Reveal in a year.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
I'm excited for that. I as joke as I do about it, I do hope we get to Reveal because I want to get nominated.
I'm sure. I mean, if anything, Evolve is probably just like Digital in that we're carried by the Southeast Asia region. Nobody knows Shadowverse in the West. That's okay. The English content is carried by everybody in like the Indonesia and the Philippines and all
and Singapore and stuff. Yeah,
Singapore and Australia and.
All right, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having me too. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you. You called my number again.
Listen, man, you're like when I'm in trouble, I gotta, they say call the A team. No, I call Pration.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, guys, that is it for
despite your
all
mono
of us.
hate, despite your mono hate,
yeah, you have a black mark on your record now, but it's all right. It's all right. All right. With this, being it, everyone, thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all that, and thank you for everything. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.